Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a followers picked my TBR. So I asked over on Instagram where you guys got involved and helped pick my TBR. So we've got a mix of paperbacks and Kindle books. This is the paperback list that I got you guys to choose from, so we'll start with those. The first two books that I got you guys to pick from was How to Kill Men and Get Away with It. I don't really know what I'm expecting from this book, but I own it. And the next book was Getting Away with Murder. So the book that won, according to the poll, was How to Kill Men and Get Away with It. I'm excited to see where this book leads. I have never seen anyone talk about it, never heard anyone talk about it, so I'll be excited to see what happens in this book, how it all unfolds. The next two books that were up against each other was Ricochet. I have owned this since Christmas 2022. This is when I got it, and I have not yet read it. I read the first Addicted book like spring 2022 and I was dying to continue reading the series. I've owned this for almost a year and just haven't had chance or even the urge to pick it up, so add it to my TBR for this month. And the book that it was up against was The Songs You've Never Heard. This looks like such a cute read. I'm so excited to read this. But the book that actually did win was Ricochet, so can't wait to see what happens here. And then the last two books that were against each other was November 9th. I've heard really mixed opinions about this, and I feel like I accidentally spoilt the whole book for myself yesterday because I was watching a deep dive into Colleen Hoover books, and this one came up and there were spoilers in it. That was my fault. The girl in the video did say spoilers. I didn't think it would be major spoilers. So November 9th. And the book it was up against was The Way I Used to Be. I am excited to read this, but also absolutely terrified because I've heard that it is so heartbreaking. The book that actually did win the poll was The Way I Used to Be. I just hope I'm in a mentally stable state to be able to read this month. I just haven't got around to it because I just don't think I'm in a place where I am ready to cry. So now we're going to go on to the Kindle books that I've picked for this month. So the two that were up against each other to begin with was The Deal and 1,000 Boy Kisses, and the book that actually won was 1,000 Boy Kisses. Again, I've heard this is another heartbreaking, really sad story. I don't know why I picked so many sad books. I thought you guys would pick happier books, I guess. The next two books that are up against each other are Guilt, which I've heard this is meant to be like a Magnolia Parks-esque kind of book. I have not yet read Magnolia Parks, but it is on my ever-growing list. So we've got Guilt against Funny You Should Ask. The book that actually won was Guilt, so I can't wait to have a read of that and see what it's about, see if it lives up to the hype, because other than hearing it's a Magnolia Park kind of esque type of book, I don't really know anything else about it, and I've never heard anyone talk about it either, so we'll see. The next two books that were up against each other was In the Likely Event and Forever Never, and the book that actually won was Forever Never, which I'm kind of sad about because I have been wanting to read In the Likely Event for like quite a while since I've seen it on Kindle Unlimited. I've had no one talk about it, but it just looks like such a cute cover. But Forever Never did win by Lucy Score. I have just finished reading Things We Hide from the Light, and it was such a long book and it took me forever to read. So this is the only thing with this Forever Never. I'm kind of scared of how long it's going to take me to read because Lucy Score does such long books. My TBR for this month is The Way I Used to Be, Ricochet, How to Kill Men and Get Away with It, 1,000 Boy Kisses, Guilt, and Forever Never. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to give it a like and be sure to subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!